Hey Aries, how you going? This is your July shadow reading. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, welcome in. If you like what you see, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. Shadow work is not what I would call play at the beach. However, it is so worth it. It's like taking the time out to put on sunscreen so that you can enjoy the day at the beach without getting burnt. That's kind of what it is. So let's see what sunscreen you need this month. Wolf. Devour the ferocious calling within the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. Be less restricted. And then we have voices. Listen to your inner knowing. And mischief. Keep your eyelids open and sight sharp as nails, for there is something trailing behind your tail. Let's have a look. Who are you listening to? There's an Indian fable about a boy and his grandfather, and the grandfather says, within each of us we have two wolves. One is patient and loving and kind and gentle and understanding, and the other is angry and frightened and aggressive and hurtful. And the little boy says, wolf wins. And the grandfather said, whichever one you feed. So that's voices wolf you're listening to. So watch what you're dragging behind you, my loves, because that will determine what you're feeding. Okay, Queen of Swords. Mystic, it's Athens. It's a sword or a knife. So we're looking for truth in that. In this, we're cutting through the big bullshit and we're looking for truth. So this is where we ask good questions. I'm going to lay these out and then we'll go through them. Page of Pentacles, the Sun, the Green Man, which is the Fool, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Ace of Cups, Chariot, Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, Wheel. Yep. Pick saying, let's turn this over and let's end this cycle. So the Page of Pentacles is new. It's youthful. It's let's learn and discover and see what's affecting our life. Practice, hands-on. Let's have a dig at this. You're ultimately after the beach, the happiness. So you've got to kind of start a new way of looking at things, a new way of understanding things. Because if you continue blindly, you've got the same wheel turning inside that leads to the same decisions, that leads to the same outcome. So this really needs a real servicing of the wheel inside. So you stop, you decide to start something new, and then you work on it. You pull it apart and you work on each piece and you have a good look at it and you fix what needs to be fixed. And then eventually once it's all healed, you can put it back together And then occasionally you have to service another piece, but nowhere near as much as you do with the first one. So there's going to be some grief come up, and that's part of the process, but without feeling it, we can't let it go. So we have to allow ourselves to feel it and then grieve it and then let it go. The Ace of Cups brings a whole new way of feeling, a whole new way of knowing what love is and how to give it and receive it. And then you're going to move forward in that. You're going to be able to carry that new knowledge with you forward where you're going. With the Nine of Cups, it's going to bring wishes come true, and you're going to be able to share that with lots of other people. It's going to be really a really nice way for you to move forward rather than hanging on to angry walls. They're still going to pop up. The Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, you will be able to put them down. You'll see them for what they are. So when you have a bit of a worry or something's triggered or some kind of pain comes up, you'll know through doing this work that you just work through it. You don't avoid it, you don't hide from it, you just work through it. And you let yourself feel, and then you put down the burden that you've been carrying and you release all the wounds. See, if you don't take the swords out of your back from the past, you're leaving an open wound. You're not healing it. It's not closing over. Okay? So take them out. Look at them. Put them down. And then move on. Ending with the Wheel of Fortune. And in this deck, it's the Wheel of the Year. So probably, Christmas. You'll feel a lot lighter if you do this work now. All right, my loves. Go and feed one of your wolves. Talk to you soon. Much love. Bye.